Hello, everyone. I hope my timings on starting are getting better. Today is a very sunny day in Riga, and we are happy to announce some updates to you. We again missed the schedule, and today is Tuesday, and we are recording this demo on Tuesday. Yet, we have a lot of updates to share. So I would like to start with a beautiful man with a beard and not. I'm not talking about you, Alexander. I'm talking about Mr. Zans. So could you please tell us about your progress during previous week? How was it going?
So during the previous week, I have finished PLP and PDP. So everything related to product display, like product tabs, reviews, Zoom gallery, gallery thumbnails, and other components are migrated. But I found out that customizable product options are not completed and not typed correctly. So currently I'm working on them. Also, I am finishing some higher top level components that are using some product card functionality like uh, compare page, serve page, recently viewed products. This will be, the work is already started and will be completed soon. And I am going to start the card migration on this week. Also, we found out that component extension component override may have some issues, and their typization is more complex than it seems. So we will have to look some workaround. Uh, when I find out some obsolete, some dead code, I'm putting FIXME comments, and they are quite a lot right now. So after we finish the TypeScript migration, we will have some refactoring phase where a lot of dead code will be removed. Uh,
Maybe I can
while we're
interrupt. Sorry, in just a second. I wanted to mention maybe to about update of ScandiPWA. Let me tell more about this because I have a few more words to share. So we as a team are managing other team and helping them to succeed in migration or sorry in tasks related to ScandiPWA core and maintenance and some upgrades, etc. And currently this team is working on Magento 2.4.4 support. And we are happy to announce that it's almost nearing the end of QA session. I believe the release will be done next week, not this week, next week. And we are working in a manner where we deploy changes and then QAs continue. And if we find any difference between 2.4.3 and 2.4.4, we attempt to resolve them. And we are also waiting a very interesting note from Mr. Secret Man, who is quite good at Magento, and he will help us to optimize performance for stock statuses and also fix stock statuses because they were always broken, as it turns out. Yeah, so that's pretty much, I think, it from ScandiPWA core side. And Jean's updates, do you have anything else to tell? Maybe?
No, I'm done.
Super good. So, Aleksandrs Kondratjevs, could you tell me more about your progress?
Like, yeah, basically what I was doing the previous week, I was, first of all, I was finishing all the routes, all the things that I missed somewhere, the components, same as, basically just going what it was not I migrated, basically. Some components, but I noticed that, for example, my account pop up, it was a big one component, and I was like trying to, and I missed it by one. Actually, there was a one point because it was not used anywhere, and I was like, should I migrate it or no? I mean, like, I see it from the search that it's not migrated, and maybe I need to migrate it. But yeah, I decided to delete it because it's not used anywhere. That's deprecated code, it seems like. So yeah, we have a lot of those things actually. To be honest, some comments were deleted because they're deprecated and not used anywhere, and that's just some kind of redundant code. Basically, right now I'm I'm making the checkout. I'm in right now. I'm in the process of migrating the root. That's the most heaviest thing in the checkout because there's all the logic, all the things going out there, and some types are not expected as it should be because they are modified in the process, and some props in them are not actual as it could be expected from to be in the future path to the GraphQL to the backend. Yeah, that's a bit hard, and that's right now the hardest thing in the checkout, I will say. And then after that, I'm going to be presenting with its leaves. It's mostly those are the forms. As I already know, the forms are migrated, and that's going to be much easier right now to make them. So I guess my plan is to make the checkout basically. I guess that's the main goal right now. That's the last one heaviest scope that we have. And yeah, that's all, I guess.
Yeah, very cool. I hope the end is near, or it's nearing at least. So I hope we see the end light in the tunnel. So Aleksandr Rivkins, I believe you made as well great progress during this week, and maybe we will finally see Varnish released. Do you know?
Well, during this week, the only thing that was in my mind was Varnish. And now it is finally done. It is going through the testing phase and should be out this week.
I'm personally testing it. Yes,
Also.
yes. So
Yes.
good job.
Yes.
I really hope I will see my admin panel working in seconds. Have you managed to do anything else?
Also, I started rewriting our analytics collection system. Now errors will be more detailed on our side, and also we will be able to categorize different types of errors. So it will be easier to identify an issue, fix it, and go on. So also, this week is planned to fix a very important issue that sometimes during database migration, database can be just wiped out. Why? Because sometimes database dump is broken and our beautiful Magento scripts decides, I was not able to install Magento. Let's try with a clean database. Not really great when you have like 15 gigs of database imported in the course of multiple hours, and now it's just wiped. Broken database, but wasted time.
Cool.
Anyway.
Maybe we can tell more about. Maybe I can tell more because you know what? I was asking Aleksandr for a long time. Aleksandr, like we always speak about this great Magento app in such a good way. Like it works for everyone. It works on your machine and on my machine, and it allows us to deploy and start working with projects in like near seconds. But how we achieved that? And we decided to write. So I forced, to be honest, Aleksandr and his colleague to write a list of 100 real problems that Great Magento app addressed in Magento deployment, because I believed at the time that it's definitely achievable. We should have done so many at that stage, and we found them and identified. So now we have a full list of bugs, and we plan to enlarge it and populate it with more and more as we fix them, because setting up Magento is not as simple, and I cannot imagine any junior developer actually sitting there and resolving them one by one. Imagine all these coincidences happened and he needs to do it. I think he would rage quit in like a few hours or days doing that. Anyhow, there are a few updates from my side, and these are as follows. First, I have published a new theme, or we have published a new theme, and this theme is awesome because it contains horizontal filters, which you can scroll and they pop down instead of being on the left. And also it has the left side menu. So when you click on the menu, it moves from the left to the right, and it has search in there. It's quite fancy. You should definitely check it out if you're planning to start a new project. GTM extension is published, so now it's public and you can use it. It doesn't mean that I won't rewrite it someday, because I still think it's too complicated for a normal human to debug. But it works. It specifies, and it specifically, I would say, not implements, but it implements its requirements that were set to it. And you can check out the description to find out more about what exact events are sent and where. It complies with our favorite Google Analytics enhanced e-commerce data collecting schema. So you will be up and running in seconds, getting your best analytics stats. We also planned an estimated ScandiPWA user experience fix, which included 10 to 20 issues, which should improve the general user experience of all ScandiPWA projects. And the estimate for that was pretty small. It was like 3 or 4 working days to fix them all, but collecting them took some time and effort. Yet we hope we'll soon see some improvements in consistency of user experience. And we will also do a thing. We will create an animated theme for ScandiPWA, or extension for animation, or both. And this will allow us to build beautiful products based on ScandiPWA and have animations be pluggable, or I would say usable upon requirement, because not always our customers like when stuff is animated. Some people prefer instant actions and instant reactions. So yeah, now the animations will be a part of your choice. And we will definitely sell a theme which will provide you with the best examples of that technology possible. Finally, and hopefully finally, I made the layout updates extension, which makes supporting extensions like Amnesty Sales Countdown, Amnesty Instagram feed, or Mage Plus Instagram feed, I'm not sure, possible. So every extension that ever used layout updates and enabled the customers to manage layouts from admin panel by injecting widgets in any location on any page specified by containers in XML files, but still possible. And now you can use that, and you can now update ScandiPWA layout from admin panel. This extension is now in quality assurance phase, and we are hoping to finish that soon, and then it will appear on the marketplace alongside with some of the extensions that are blocked by it right now. So we hope you'll like it and it will be useful for you and your project. With that said, if nobody has any objections or comments, I would like to end this demo and wish you a great continuation of your day. See you and bye-bye.